Okay, I want to try to explain what's happening, what you're seeing in Hollywood. There are people in Hollywood that make deals. Um, we call it selling your soul, but it's not selling your soul, it's choosing your side. You can do that. You can't sell your soul, but you can choose your side. Um, and a lot of people choose that, just like how the devil took Jesus up on the pinnacle and showed him all this, said you can have all this if you'll just fall down and worship me. The devil does that with people every day in Hollywood, and that's what you see with famous people. They're worshipped. You can have riches, fame, fortune, be adored, adoration, but you just gotta do what I tell you. People do it every day. You can look from Aleister Crowley, from the first working he did in 1917, to then the Babylon working that was done by Jack Parsons and L. Ron Hubbard in 1946, to Iron Maiden's Moonchild lyrics that came out in 1988, where it specifically says, if you try to leave and like redeem yourself, like turn back to God, you will be tormented. Now, I want to bring some people to your attention. Britney Spears. Everybody wanted her to be released. That's what she needed. She was under oppression. They were, the conservatorship and all this. She broke free, and now look at her. Well, we thought that would help her, right? Now look at her. Kesha doing the same thing. In the industry, she had this big controversial thing, broke out, she's a free woman. Now look at her. People that try to break away from a covenant, a choice that they made, you're seeing them be tormented here on earth. Now, let's move to a different subject, totally pivot. This is going to be a very niche thing that only if you have studied on this topic or you've experienced it, you're going to know what I'm talking about. And you've got to know a lot of things to even understand this remotely. But I've found a connection. If you really understand angels, and that there's 9 different types of angels with 3 different spheres, and that they're ranked, and that they're different, and they have different stations, and that they look specific to their station. You got to know that first. You got to know about thrones, what they are, and how that relates to people that take DMT. Every single person that takes DMT experiences the same exact hallucination. And they come in with contact with these things, what they call either machine elves or crystal elves, or whatever you want to call them. And people have tried to make simulations of what they see. And they all say if you take DMT and go into this realm too much, that these elves, these crystal or machine elves, will literally lock you out of the realm, and it doesn't matter how much you take after that, you can't get back to it. It's like a kaleidoscope thing, geometric patterns, but there's these things. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. Okay, listen.
Everybody, when they do DMT, they always experience the same thing. They always experience these extreme geometrical patterns, and they all experience these so-called elves that are dancing around telling them things, like giving them positive messages that are transformative in some aspect or another. Is this pretty much
okay? Now here's what I want to show you. This is a recreation of what it's like to take it
together, and it forms this mandalic floral thing, which I call the chrysanthemum. It physically propels you through. There's this sense of bursting through something, and you burst into this space. And on the other side, these things are there. entities waiting on the other side. They're like jewel self-dribbling basketballs, and they will stop in front of you and vibrate, and they're saying,
We're so happy to see.
they're making objects with their voices. They're singing structures into existence. These things are like the toys that are scattered around the nursery inside of you.
Okay.
But then they do a very disconcerting thing, which is they jump into your body. And as you
So, now those of you that know about thrones and other things, you probably knew it immediately. I believe it is the devil has found a way to get to realms, but the guardians, because that's what they are, guardians, there's governors, messengers, and guardians, and thrones are in the guardian sphere. The guardians guard the top sphere. That's where God lives. Now, I'm not saying you're getting close to God, but I'm saying I believe the devil has tried to find any route possible to get to God. Mixing DNA, trying to break the firmament. I believe that's what Elon's doing. I believe we're up there trying to bust through the firmament. Blue beam, time, travel, anything to get out of his punishment that's coming very soon. That's what the whole game's about. Find another way. Stall. Go back in time. Find another universe to live in. Anything but what his future is that he knows is coming. And I believe, and you can look, you can go research this, everybody sees the same thing when they're taking this. I've not really got to research it like I'd like to. I've just hit on the surface this morning, but I wanted to share that with you guys. And please keep your head on a swivel. People are truly getting turned over. It's kicked into high gear. No fear. Remember, if you're a child of God, you have royal blood in your veins. Your dad runs the show, and they have to get through him to do anything. And if they can get through him, he's got a point to it for his glory or your betterment. So just trust the Lord. And we need to go out there and get as many people as we can. We're out of time. We need to go tell the world about the Lord, that he's coming soon, very soon. And they cannot go with us if they don't have him. Love you, mean it. Everything's a legend, except for that last part.